All right, I'm out here in Terrebonne, Oregon, Skull Hollow Campground, and I'm about to run with Heather, and we're gonna scout out the back half of the Smith Rock, Run the Rock 50K trail run. This is a dabble, a potential beginning of a new chapter for me. We're gonna see how it goes. It's local. It's really tickled my fancy. If you don't know what Smith Rock is, Google it. Freaking beautiful. And yeah, this is gonna be my little experiment to see if I'm good at 50Ks and should pursue it further. I have no idea. I love trail running. I've been running a lot, but this is fully off the edge of the map for me. Hopefully Heather will have some good advice and whatnot. This loop back here is 21.8K, 626 meters of elevation gain. Should be sweet. What's up?
Have you been here long? No. Okay, cool.
So what about today? What are you trying to get out of today as we go do this 21K?
Yeah. Well, today was an opportunity to chase someone much better than me. Ooh, right now I feel like I'm in this like maintenance mode. I'm not doing much at all. Morning, hey. This will be my longer, but I haven't done a long run like what we'll do today since before CCC. So still recovering, kind of taking a little downtime without like just full focus on something and just relaxing mentally. I've got one gravel race left, so it's been a little bit of focus on that. Once I finish that next weekend, I'll take another week or two kind of maintenance and then start building with more specificity. I'm kicking off the winter training block and heading into 2025. So Black Canyons, where I'll race the 100K again, and then Western States in June and the full UTMB loop in August. So even though I'll start more focused in November leading in, it'll still be pretty relaxed as almost kicking off the 25 season.
I don't know if you hear this audio at all, but like on just a longer run like this, do you like ever go out thinking like I'm gonna push the uphills, I'm gonna like work the downhills, or like have some sort of goal inside of the distance?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do have goals during some of my longer runs. If I haven't maybe hit any sort of like speed work or hill work during the week, then I'll include it in the longer one, especially if I know I'm coming somewhere like this, like a Smith Rock, and there's gonna be 3 substantial climbs. I'll turn those into 20-minute efforts within the longer day.
Okay.
Some days I just go out and explore, run easy, no set goals, but
Nice. Semi-science.
yeah, semi, just what do I feel like doing on the day.
All right, this is the next step. I ran the back half of the course with Heather. It's now a couple weeks later, back in Bend, and we're here. This is what most people think of when they think of Smith Rock. That's like the rock, but ultimately, if you can see in the background here, you get up way past that peak, but you end up coming down that road, and that's kind of how you finish. But the way you start is by going up Misery Ridge, which is and you get up on top of this unit. I'm trying to do about 30K today. This is one of 2 long runs I'll be able to get in. I've done a bunch of days that are 20K. I've done a couple 30K long days, but they've been in 2 separate runs. So this will be one of my longest runs that I did on purpose ever. Really just kind of want to get a feel for this first part of the course, how to pace it. All the way down. It's so incredible here. Look. Bulk of the up Misery Ridge. That took 8 minutes 40 seconds. This seems like a place where you could run very fast and also really explode your legs for later, but I'm not an expert. Downhill is not honestly that long and bad, but and I want to see this climbing in the middle front half of the thing. Okay, Summit Trail. Summit Trail is what I've never done before. It is pretty sick back here. Yeah! That's top of Summit Trail. Keep going up a whole bunch more. And then on the way back down, this is Burma Road. And I'll actually do that today. All right, upward. Oh man, it's killing my pace. That's not so bad. 15. Woo! All right, completely like the furthest point out on the course. This section around here is just wide open. Gradual downhill. Freaking roll. In the actual race, we go left here, but I don't really have time for that. So, just got hungry. Going with the caffeinated picky bar. Stand by for superhero mode. That's enough indulgent walking, I think. Alright, we're back. Burma Road. That's amazing. 1K to go. Legs are tired. I feel like that's normal. I'd push it just a little bit. I feel like I could do more if it was race day. Sure, you see climbers up here. All right, this is it. Final pitch. Run up to the parking lot. 20 meters. And 150 meters. 30K. Just gotta run back to the car. I honestly think I could do another 20, but we won't know till race day. This vehicle needs a shout out before we go. Freaking dream boat. Woo! Epic. Okay, this is it, final day. Final key session of training for Run the Rock 50K. This is gonna be not the longest run ever, but it's gonna be hard. And a little bit of a simulation based off of the first 8K, 7K of the course. I got together with a buddy yesterday and we looked at basically the course record holder's Strava file from the race a couple years ago, and I was comparing those times to the last workout I did. That 31K run that I did out here last weekend. You know, the paces I was running were not very crazy far off of that. So I think what I want to do basically is go run Misery Ridge hard, back down the backside, and then take the river loop back around to the bottom of Misery Ridge. That's how the race starts. And I'm just going to loop that. Like, ideally 3 times. Maybe 4, but 4 sounds probably kind of crazy. Maybe, yeah, no, 3 is probably good. And basically run the climb hard, and then everything else, like just race pace, tempo, which, you know, should be about just under 4 minutes per K, right about 4 minutes per K. That's flat. And see how that feels doing that 3 times. This is a very runnable course. Course record's like 3:43. So if you know 50K times, you know what that means. I'm certainly not saying I can get the course record. I'm just using that as some sort of a gauge for what pacing might look like, because I have no idea. Also, first test of these guys. If that's not it, I've been running in these a whole bunch lately. These are the Pulsar 3, and these are the Genesis. I think Courtney DeWalter has a limited edition version of this. I think these are meant to be a little bit more for like sky running or Golden Trail 26-30K, but I'm gonna give them a shot anyway. Fastest shoe I've got. But these things are... Okay, it's immediately evident that this is gonna be hectic. Shit ton of people here. Oh well, a lot of practice saying excuse me. Here we go. 740 is what I want to try to get to for the uphill. 26 flat is good for the whole loop, and then 26.25 is the KOM, which I don't know. Crazy how much that sneaks up on you. At a certain point, just going forward is very challenging. Getting it about 7:34, which is totally the goal. Okay, so this part, I'm just treating mentally like mid-race pace, back around. Since I've been on the flat, been running about 4:05. I've got like a, you know, effort pace on here, like grade adjusted pace. Currently, that's at 3:27 per kilometer. The actual is at 5:47 for this so far. Okay, so that was 24 minutes. I'm gonna guess I took a slightly incorrect way down. Here we go. $720. That's fucking hard. Down we go. And I'm like 5 seconds faster than Alex in the race. That is really freaking impressive. Okay, I feel like if I really wanted to, I'd probably get the KOM, but I just try to go some 26 again. Same thing. Did that downhill about 15 seconds faster. Legs are warming up. That's gonna be within like 2 seconds of the KOM. I just got carried away. So fun to run fast here. Worth it. Well, coincidentally, just hit 25K in exactly 2 hours and 3 seconds. So, how much climbing was that? That was 822 meters of elevation gain, 25 kilometers in 2 hours. Just gotta do that for another 2 hours. That is hard to imagine. I guess that's the point. Let's just suppose I was trying to get the course record. Would need to go basically 7 minutes faster 2 times. Total amount of elevation gains like 5,000 feet. I just hit 820 meters. Seems theoretically it's like feasible. I'd be really psyched to be around 4 hours. I know that's a respectable 50K time. God, that was fun. Maximum fun. When hard running is fun, in the right place. Alright, I think that'll be the end of this until race day. Race day things. Thanks for watching a triathlete try to run trails. Later.